Here we are again for another roll reveal. This is reveal number 385. 1983 Philadelphia Connecticut National Bank original bank wrapped roll, and this is the roll right here, Connecticut National Bank 1983. The roll looks like a nice quality roll from the outside. Decent coins on both ends. So let's bust it open and see what we find. Actual opportunity of finding some very valuable coins in this, so I'm hoping for the best. Wishing everyone best of luck. Go break a leg, right? Alright, there's one end. And the other end. Come on. There we go. Actually getting this little guy popped open now. Alright, so it's got an old price sticker on it. It's going to cause me some headache. Oh, come on, would you really? Oh, it has tape on it too. I didn't realize that. That's why it was giving me the issues. These things aren't ever glued together. They're just wrapped together, but sometimes age can make stuff stick. There we go. Or tape. You pick. Okay, no big problems on the edges of the coins. Sometimes you can see big black spots on the edges. These look okay. So let's go ahead and dive in and see what we find. Paul gets coin number 1. Here is coin number 1. This was on the end of the roll, so I don't expect it to look pretty. But still, there's some chance we could find stuff even on the ends of the rolls, because I do not scope the ends of my rolls. I want the whole thing to be a surprise. Surprise to me, surprise to you. Alright, well that's coin number 1 for Paul. Got nothing going on there. Alright, now coin number 2. Coin number 2 for Donnie Wayne. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be some spots on these. So if we do find any double dies in here, they're going to pretty much be a 63 grade or thereabouts. I saw a reference that erroneously pointed out that the strong 1983 double die reverse shows only on the 1 cent part of the design. Can't be further from the truth. It shows on the entire reverse design. I do have some chances at some other interesting things. Counter clashes, cuds. There's a lot of interesting things that can be found on 1983 Lincoln cents. Along with the possibility of finding coins that are heavily spotted. Early 80s tend to have an issue with the Zinkins, so we endearingly call them. They're the Lincolns made in zinc. The first few years those were minted had some pretty hefty issues with the plating not working out very well, or the wash on the plating not reacting very well. The plating on these coins is solid copper, 100% copper. But when it splits open, it exposes the 100% zinc core. And zinc is very heavily reactive to oxygen. Zinc and oxygen together make zinc oxide. Zinc oxide is the same stuff that they use for that white sunblock that you put on your nose when you go out to the beach so your nose doesn't get burned. As zinc oxide. And zinc oxide is not pretty on coins. Nice little die crack running across the head there. Spiked head die crack. Nothing else of immediate interest on that one. Let's flip it over and look at the reverse and see what we come out with on the reverse. Now that is a die scratch there. It's not a double die, although it does reminisce somewhat very distantly to the double die reverse we were just finding on the 1972 D roll we went through in reveal number 384. I'm going to get it wrong. Frantically looking for the proper number, and I couldn't find it right away, and by the time I said it, I realized I had said it wrong. That would be normal for Chuck. He does that kind of thing all the time. He makes funnies and doesn't mean to. There's not a whole lot of really minor stuff in 1983, so you're either going to see it or it's not there. And I can tell you for sure, way more times it's not there than the times you see it. But you have to go through them to know. People have found the 1983 double die obverses and reverses in original rolls. They're not highly uncommon, but they're not something you're going to run into on a frequent basis. What's going on here? Oh, that's my thumb. Okay, Chuck. Get with the program. All right, this one's for Adam. Coin number 8 now, Sireg. Immediately out of this roll, we would be flipping on over to do a 1957D. This is going to be a 57D First National Bank of Chicago original bank wrapped roll. We might have done Chicago rolls before and came up with a couple of double dies, so maybe we will come up with more double dies in this roll. Now, pretty much on the National Bank type rolls, when you get those, there's only 100 rolls to a bag, and the bags were generally sewn together after dumping 5,000 coins in from a single run. So most of the time, when you get more than one roll from a single bag, you're going to end up with, oh, look at the rim cut going on here. Really nice little rim cut. Goes all the way down to the L of Liberty. From about the O of God down to the L of Liberty. That's nice. There's a little die crack right there that could possibly end up transitioning into a full cud. You can see the crack right here running up to the bottom of the bust, and then it runs across the bottom of the bust to right here. So it looks like eventually this piece might have chipped out completely and left a blank there. We might even find one in this roll. Progression on that. Now a progression of 2 or 3 coins to show on the way to a cud be a valuable item. Be a valuable and nice item to have. That one has nothing else. So let's take a look at coin number 10 now. Coin number 10 for a crispy. Alright, nothing on the obverse. Let's check the reverse real quick. I said with these double dies, you either do or you don't. There's not really a in-between on these. So they're very easy to spot if you have one. Coin number 11 now for Carl. Here's one for Carl. Nothing going on there. There's Mr. Boudreau. Hello, Mr. Boudreau. There's another one for Eric. Boy, there's some spots on this one. Oof. Doesn't look so pretty. Donnie Wayne. Oh, look at that. Nice little die break starting right there. That will turn out to be nice. Still chugging my coffee. It's not that early in the morning. It's just that I never got up this morning, you know. I mean, I got out of bed at 7:30, but I'm still not awake. I'm not really sure what's going on. There's one for Mike. Mr. Birchman. Got nothing on the obverse. And here on the reverse, a little die crack running across the FG and a little bit up the upper right base. A nice little bird's nest going on the upper right cornice. This might be a reverse progression on that one that we just had. Could be the same die where it shows part of a die break and this one doesn't. This one just has the crack. Here's number 15, Mr. Penny Hoarder. Got nothing there. Let's take a look at the reverse. Yeah, it looks like the reverse is normal too. Oh, Mr. Adams. This is actually the second of 3 reveals I'm doing this morning. Then I may do some more later today, later in the evening. So there could be up to 5, maybe even 6 reveals today. Nothing going on there either. That one's for Sureg. Hello, Jesse. Here's for Yeoman. Yeoman is not getting a lot of luck on these coins today. Turning out some pretty pocket change looking coins. Two original rolls and 2 total busts for a decent coin. Try to get my seating situated here just a little bit better. My back is starting to kill me. All right, there we go. That'll be a little better. This one for Malcolm. Number 19. Duh. Spotty. So I don't like spotty coins. There's that for Adam, unfortunately. Now number 20. This one's for Eric. I get my light situated just a little bit there. That'll be far better. Let's see what else is going on. All the leaves are turning green. They're all popping out here in North Carolina. Had a chilly day yesterday and the day before. Today is a little warmer, and tomorrow will be warmer yet. And we're looking at temperatures ranging from near record low over the weekend to near record high over this coming weekend. So what that looks like, we had low temperatures in the upper 20s Saturday, Sunday. And this Sunday, we're expecting a high temperature of 89. So our weather is a little freaky right now. Doesn't know where to settle. So it's like we're going from February to June inside of 1 week. No snow, though. Wrong part of the year to get snow around here. Typically, all of our snow falls in January. If we get any at all, which is not promised in eastern North Carolina. They tend to get pretty good snowfalls in the mountains, though. Up in the mountains, they'll get 2 to 3 feet per year. Gosh, this is just ugly. Uglify. Number 24 now for Mr. Sureg. That's from Spotty 2. Mr. Ron? Now number 26. Halfway through the row and we haven't found anything yet. Number 27, Coin Dragon. Oof, it's an ugly looking coin. No hub doubling either. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Paul Fitzgerald, coin number 28. I am going to have to take at least a 20 to 30 minute break after this reveal before we get into the 57s. I've got to notice that I have critically low space on my drive. I've got to go and delete some files and restart my computer. It'll take a little while to do, but I will be back. If my computer doesn't totally die while I've got it powered off. Shh, don't do that. You jinx yourself. That's what they tell me anyway, right? Don't jinx yourself. Okay. But I do have to take an extended break because I need to eat a bologna sandwich, right? Yay! It's nothing to do with my computer nearly giving out on me here. Coin Dragon, you've had a lucky spot with 1983s. Why don't we discuss that? What have you found in 83 that you consider to be a lucky spot? Meat is good food. My wife bought a ribeye roast the other day and cooked it yesterday for a kind of a little belated birthday present for Austin, and it was delicious. It tasted like a slightly softer version of a ribeye steak. That's the kind of stuff you can't live without right there. And if you can, pretend you can't. Because nobody else will like you if you start talking about not liking steak. They're going to wonder what planet you were born on. Yes, fried bologna is good. Fried bologna is really good in either butter and salt and pepper or with hot sauce. Either one. But if you're going to cook hot sauce in a frying pan, back up, because the fumes will give you a pepper gassing. So if you're doing it like ghost pepper sauce or something like that, you can really screw your eyes up for a little while. Stuff is not nice. Sissy going to replicate what we're doing here. Get a roll of 83s opened up. Hopefully she's doing better than I am. I cannot seem to break on through to the other side when it comes to 1983. Never found an 83 roll that was really worth a lot. Which kind of really is part of the frustration. Hang on a second. There we go. Part of the frustration that comes with the territory, I guess you might call it. Not even sure what temp files I could have on my computer that need to be cleaned off so badly. But it's telling me I'm critically low on disk space. I looked and I'm at 96%. That's probably causing my computer to run a little slower than it should be. So if I go and clean some of the temp files and some of the other grime out of my computer and perhaps give it a nice good restart, I should take care of most of that issue. I don't know. I'm a software engineer, not a hardware engineer. I can design programs and write code for you. But I don't know anything about checking up on my serial ports or any of that kind of stuff. I don't even swim around in Windows very well. Yeah, die 1 listing. Have you ever seen the, there's die 1, I think there's die 2 or 4. I'm not sure which one it is that looks very similar, only it's a little bit less of a spread. I had a friend on Facebook find one of those yesterday. Think I need to defrag? Probably. But the thing that you do before you defrag is you can do a disk cleanup before you do a defrag. That's what I'm going to do. It's probably going to take 20 to 30 minutes to run it, which is why I'm going to be absent for a little while. But you do a disk cleanup, get rid of all the temp files and all the other crappy jargon that was put in when it was loading your programs on your drive and stuff like that. You clean all that stuff out. Clean out your system files to the extent that you can. And then that leaves all the little holes that doing a defrag will help. Because a defrag doesn't do much for you. Glary, is that a program that does defrags and stuff? Do you have to pay for that, or is that a freebie? It doesn't really matter. I'll look it up. Not like I'm money rich or anything, but I prefer paying for my software to get it for free and catch a virus from it. Sea Cleaner. Free Ski. Is that what Glary is free? I need to download something. Donnie Wayne. Donnie Wayne gets the next coin, and it is number 38. Number 30, 8. There we go. Don't try to adjust. You're set. This echo is part of the program. Yeah, it's one of my stupid human tricks. Malcolm, coin number 39. Oh, thank you, Coin Dragon. Coin Dragon gave me a link. I'm going to click on the link. Okay, I downloaded it. I'm going to hit the setup as soon as I get finished with the reveal. Get that set up. I don't have any bologna. Sounds good. So I think I'll just do some other form of lunch meat. Then I'll come back and do the 57D roll, and then I've got some packing to do, because I have a number of people who have paid for their auctions on Tuesday that I have not yet mailed. But I do have something upcoming. This weekend, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen of all ages, we're going to have a special. Should it be called special? Or just a fantabulous auction of copper coins inventory to include paper currency, Indian head cents, and Lincoln cents. It'll be a singles auction. Most of the coins in the auction are between $20 and $50 coins. Nice ones. One of the features of this upcoming auction, if you are an Indian head cent fan, you do not want to miss this. It will be an uncirculated 1874 Indian cent. Uncirculated 1874 Indian. There's one for a penny hoarder. Did he say that right? 1874? Wow. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I have a few uncirculated Indians to purvey this weekend. So we will have an auction come up on Sunday. It's going to be a relatively short auction. We're talking about fewer than 25 lots. So it's not going to take very long to get through them. But man, I'm hoping to pass on some wonderful coins at a great savings to anyone who happens to be ardent collectors of such things. I also have a 1917 large size $1 bill. I also have a 1923 large size $1 bill. In fact, I have two of those. A few other silver certificates and other assorted paper notes will also come up for sale. No Hunk Papa. No, these are all $1 notes. No $5 notes. Yeah, it did just sound wrong. And for all the right reasons. All the right junk in all the right places. For anyone who doesn't know or is not familiar with the designs on United States currency, the 1899 $5 silver certificate was designed with a Indian chief on the obverse, or on the front side. That Indian chief has a name that is arguably different from person to person. Some people pronounce it Unpapa, some people pronounce it One Papa, and some people pronounce it Onapapa, depending on how you see it. I'm not going to steer you in any direction, but that is the design to which Coin Dragon refers about having a Hunk Papa, and I do not have a Hunk Papa. Midnight, that's going to be Sunday, 7 p.m. Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be my regular Sunday auction. Also included in this auction will be some of the earlier Lincoln cents in very nice condition. Papa, papa, mau, 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 mau. Papa, mau, mau. Every time I hear that, it reminds me of the Vietnam War. Well, we are getting toward the end of this roll, and we have found nothing. So once in a while we hit, so once in a while we pass. And this time it seems as though we are on a pass. I haven't hit with an 83 roll yet, but I'm hoping that happens sooner than later, actually, for the benefit of, well, you guys, but also for the benefit of having found something during the show that people can watch later. Make sure, if you haven't already hit the like button, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you would. Hit the bell for notifications, and you'll get notifications when I schedule any new shows that come up or when I go live. Most of my programs are live programs. However, I do also once in a while record educational videos that I upload to the channel. And you have the opportunity to see all that stuff if you like and subscribe to the channel. That plus, I just appreciate you a lot more. When you help me out for free, you don't have to pay nothing for it. I don't pay nothing for it, but it helps. Circle of Death on this one. Last coin in the roll, coin number 50 on the outside edge of the roll, happens to belong to Carl this time around. Let's see if we have anything going on the other side to speak of. And if not, we'll be at the end of the show here. And I will come back on. Probably going to be around 12:45, maybe 1 o'clock. With the other roll for today. For this morning, for the early show anyway, is going to be 1957 D, National Bank of Chicago, First National Bank of Chicago. That's it for these. I didn't have anything in this roll. I appreciate you guys dropping by. Come back around 1 o'clock and, well, watch for me to come back up on the other reveal for this morning. Guys, have a great day.